Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me chewing pistachios? Mmm. Yummy. Pistachios. Bueno. It's all good?
Great.
Can I just keep eating pistachios the whole time?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, okay, tranquilo, huh? I never planned to be a professional climber, and I never knew I was going to be, but I dropped out of university after 1 year, and then I started climbing full-time. And then it just sort of gradually became a profession. You know, I started getting free gear, and then I had sponsors, and then they started paying me, and then pretty soon I was like making a living and giving talks and being in films, and it just became a whole professional thing. Well, I mean, in a lot of ways, I am living the dream life. I mean, I travel a lot, I climb wherever I want. I mean, work for me means like going to cool places and giving talks about myself, you know? It's like super tranquilo. I mean, free soloing requires the closest thing to perfection that climbing ever really requires. But I don't feel any pressure because, you know, I only do that when I want to. Like, I only free solo if I feel motivated and if I'm passionate about it. And so it's not as if there's any pressure for me to perform, you know? I mean, I would not say that I'm the best in the world at anything. I would say that I'm like among the better soloists in the world, but that's mostly because hardly anybody free solos. You know, if there are only 3 people doing it, it's not that hard to be one of the best. The thing is, most of my friends that I climb with are like much stronger than me, much better climbers. You definitely don't feel like the best when you go climbing with like people like Daniel Woods or something, and you're just like, oh my God, he's so strong. You know, there are just so many people who are so strong. One of my favorite things about traveling now is like, anywhere I go, I seem to get set up with the local folks who like take me to the best crags and put me on the best routes, and like, to me that's one of the best things about doing events and like speaking things and all that, is that it's nice to have my trip sort of organized. Because if I were to come down to southern Chile by myself, like rent a car and show up and try to like find a guidebook and then try to understand it in Spanish and figure out where I'm going, it would be super hard for me. But instead I can just meet up with nice people who just like take me to the cool stuff. I'm like, oh, it's so much easier, so much more fun, and like a better cultural experience for me. I can, you know, practice my Spanish a tiny bit. Yeah. Like, it's just, it's cool. But I think it's cool that there's such a passionate community here, like so many people who are like excited about climbing and like doing the best they can with what there is. Yeah. You know, because I mean, there are some good pieces of rock here and there, and there is some fun climbing, and so it's nice that like while doing beautiful tourism, I can still climb on fun climbing. My general advice if somebody's starting out climbing and they're looking to get better is to focus on your footwork and like focus on technique and movement. But in general, I mean, if somebody's just starting to climb and they're passionate about it, I mean, just go out and have fun and enjoy, and then, you know, it's like, it's only if you really care about improving that you should have to worry about training and like working on your footwork and all those things. I mean, otherwise just go out and have fun at the crag, you know, swing around on the rope and like play skier and just do whatever. I mean, it's all in good fun. Though I will have eaten this entire bag of pistachios while we talk.
Yeah.
Which is a good effort. I've never done that during an interview. It's good.